Hey people, welcome to Topcast Liar or Lair, whatever. So, Red Dead Redemption. Oh my gosh. How awesome is this game? Everybody's saying rave things about it. I've tried it out. I've liked it. It's Rockstar. They're always great. And they always change the game a bit with each of their new games. Um, and that always puts me on uneven footing with them because I remember I didn't like Grand Theft Auto 4 when it first came out because I was so enamored with San Andreas and the control scheme for it that I wasn't hip to Grand Theft Auto 4's driving until I got used to it, and then I was like, this is the best game ever. I think I'll have a similar time with Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a prequel, which is great, so you don't need to have played Red Dead Redemption 1. But the thing is, Red Dead Redemption 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. Of all time. It is such a great immersive experience. This one is different. And I'll explain how it's different in terms of just the character that you play. The character is more of a blank slate. He's kind of a dumb, he's not very intelligent, and therefore you project your intelligence on him, like you're guiding him. So that's cool. That's cool. Whereas John Marsden felt very intelligent, felt like a full fledged character that you were experiencing, and that you were experiencing his story and finding out about him. Um, and This one is more you define him. You define where his lines are. You know, you define whether you're going to let people go or kill them, right? And at first I wasn't hip to that idea, but then I thought, all right, well, I'm going to think about the implications and you know, and also kind of just, I mean, I've got the game guide. I should be checking the game guide to see what implications are. But I think I'll do that after the fact and just play it blind for now. But yeah, there's the first guy you get to choose whether you kill him or not, and I chose to kill him, which was full on. I never thought I'd be that kind of thing, but I felt that the repercussions of not killing him would be worse. I felt that he would not even and I also felt that this entire group of people were villainous, even though we're villainous. Our characters are villainous. Those people were murderers and had killed a guy, and it was a real bad situation, and left a woman a widow. And I was like, the threat of them coming back or finding out more about us and the lack of safety, I was like, yeah, it's a video game. I could kill him. This is not me in real life, but this is me playing the character. I love role playing and getting into a game and being a different character. I love that with Dragon Age Origins. I love that with this. Whereas the second time there's a choice about that, I decided to let them live because they were purely innocent people, just doing their job, not really antagonistic towards me. I was like, give them a free pass. Might come back to bite me, maybe, but like it 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 reminds me of outlaws of like Ned Kelly, Aussie outlaw. That is kind of that people kind of like as a kind of modern Robin Hood, um, who was just an outbacker kind of guy, and he treated people. He became famous because he would rob, but he'd be civil about it. Like it's not, it's like antithetical to a working society, but he was kind of civil about it, and didn't like He wouldn't kill people if he didn't have to, or that kind of thing. So maybe I've gotten that wrong, but from remembrance, that's what he's like. Um, Graphically, it's beautiful. Uh, One of the things that made me go wow the first time was the horse animation. Beautiful. My girlfriend's gonna love this game. Uh, and that was the first thing when they're trekking through the snow really early on in the game. The horse animation just blew me away. And later on, when it's more sunny, when you're in a warmer climate, and you see the light shine through the skin, through thin skin like nostrils and ears. You know the look when it's like you can see light shining through a thin bit of skin? Yeah, they got that in this game. That's how crazy good the graphics are. It's more about what they thought about in terms of different things that we take for granted that are that are part of life that they've put in. So that's amazing. Um, what else? Bad things. Bad things about the game. Let's talk that. I, as you may be able to tell, I'm quite far away from my screen, and it's a 40-inch screen. This game's not great for that. I wear glasses now, and I can, see what's going on the screen, sure. But to aim, the targets are so small. And this takes me back. This takes me back to Grand Theft Auto 4. This is probably one of the other reasons I didn't like Grand Theft Auto 4 because it forced me to think about buying a new TV. I had to buy a new TV when my TV crapped out. I actually sold, yeah, first time I bought Grand Theft Auto 4, I sold it along with the game guide for Grand Theft Auto 4. And then I bought it again and the game guide when I got my HD TV and I went, oh, I'll try it again. And then I got this TV actually. This is the TV I've had for ages. And I think it needs an upgrade because uh, it's like with Grand Theft Auto 4. I had a old rear projection TV, the CRTVs or the whatever they were. They don't sell them anymore. The box, the old idiot box, where you were like you not HD, and you needed HD for Grand Theft Auto 4 to aim at things, to see things. You know, it wasn't that I needed glasses back then. It was just the resolution wasn't high enough on the TV. So now I don't think it's a resolution problem, though this game would look amazing in 4K. But I think it's the size of the screen problem. I do think I need a 60 inch. I've got a 40-inch TV now, but just by the nature of the fact that I'm so far away from the screen, movies don't look that cool anymore. I used to have it in my room, quite close to me, like at the foot of my bed. And then I moved it to the lounge. It was, not that far away from where the couches were. And now it's like a football field away. It's so far away. And that makes it look small. So I'm telling you, it's the weather. It's so cold. It makes it look small. Um, but yeah, Red Dead. You need, I'd say, at least a 50-inch TV to play it on. HD graphics, definitely. Uh, and it's a great time. It's a great game. They added a lot of elements that are RPG elements, things like maintaining your health and energy and stuff like that. I don't know how that's going to be in the long run, whether that's going to become easier or harder. I wish the icons were a bit bigger I guess. Um, I'm just reminiscing about the days of Red Dead Run 1 in 720p. But yeah, Red Dead's amazing. Uh, if yeah, so far. I mean, I haven't played all that much. That said, I've gotten into the second section. I've gotten up to the part where you can shave. Speaking of shaving, you can choose mutton chop length, mustache length, and goatee length. So that's pretty cool. You can like mix match like the height of different things, and you just got a shaving mirror. I think if you want it fancier looking, like it looks a bit ragged when you do it, which is fine, I guess. But if you want it clean shaven, you probably have to go to a barber in the game and pay money, which is cool. They think of so many things. Ah, Rockstar, you're awesome. So yeah, brief rundown of Red Dead. There is so much content. Um, Another thing, other thing that impressed me that I like realized while I was playing it, and they're saying names. Like there's a large gang of people like Micah and Lester and all these different characters, and you remember who they are. That's the thing. You remember who Micah is because he's a strong character. You remember all these different characters because they're strong and their names stand out. You go, oh, I know who that is, right? And no spoilers because if you've played Red Dead 1, you'll recognize some of these names because they're the names of people that you hunt down and kill in Red Dead 1. So, this is a prequel. Definitely a prequel. So, yeah, if you were to play this first, I guess it'd be cool, but you wouldn't have that nostalgia feels. Um, yeah. Oh man, love it, love it, love what they've done. Can't wait to play more. Catch you later on the Top Cats. Later or later, whatever.